Hi, I'm Samantha Savell, but you can call me Sam. I'm currently a second year student in the mortuary science program. So I'm excited to get more into the sciencey, more hands-on classes, uh, compared to last year. I do work at a funeral home, Kramer Funeral Home in Clawson. I typically just like work a lot of visitations and services whenever they need it, and I also put stuff into the system for death certificates and call hospitals and fax doctors and all kind of the paperworky stuff, which I don't really mind. I kind of like that part of it, but I am excited for embalming to kind of get to be more hands on. I've watched a few, have not helped at all, except for one time. The embalmer was over and he let me hold the artery. He's kind of showing me how to raise it. And it felt like a fettuccine noodle. And I thought it would gross me out, but it didn't. It kind of made me a little bit more excited. Like, oh, this is kind of cool. So, it kind of made me feel better about the field I'm going into. I'm also excited about the artistic aspects of embalming, the cosmetics, the restorative art, kind of the sculpting. I know I'm excited to get into those labs too and learn more. Um, so, all in all, I just really have no experience, but I'm really excited to learn and see how I do. And, I am nervous about getting it wrong or messing up, but I kind of know that the program is here to help me, and my preceptor at Practicum, which is at Lynch and Sons, will also be there to kind of help me throughout the process. I didn't want you to have to just kind of look at my face for 5 minutes, so I do have some pictures to include, tell you a little bit more about myself. One, I'm a triplet. I have two sisters. We're not identical, but they both also go here. Their names are Kat and Kim. Included, some of these pictures are of us as kids. Um, you'll see that in them, I'm usually the one who's smiling. I'm also the tallest one. I'm still the tallest. I live with Kim right now, but Catherine's got another apartment with her roommate. Our family also includes two dogs, Olive and Martha. Olive is 7 years old. She's a golden doodle. She's very low key, but she is a runner. If you open the door, she is out of there. She'll go on a 1.5 hour tour of the neighborhood before we get her. And Martha is 3. She's a lot more clingy, doesn't like to be far from anyone. Um, and you can see that she is better at posing for pictures. She will let us take more pictures of her than Olive will, so that's why I've included more of Martha. In addition to working at the funeral home, I also work at the Insomnia Cookies on Wayne State's campus. The hours are pretty late. It's called Insomnia because we're open till like 1 a.m. or 3 a.m., which is pretty convenient for me because I'm able to work the late hours and still make extra money, get those bills paid, but also be able to attend classes regularly and go to the funeral home and things like that. So if you ever are in the mood for cookies, just let me know. I might be working that day. I can help you out. I guess I moved here about 2 or 3 years ago from Washington State. So I'm not originally from Michigan, though my entire extended family is. Um, Washington, we lived there for about 5 years, but I've moved around a bunch as a kid. So I still don't really know the layout of Michigan. I know I've been here for a few years, but some place names are still kind of foreign to me. But I'm excited to be back home pretty much with my family. Some fun facts about me, I guess. I like sharks. Here's a drawing of some sharks I did on my computer. I do like to do some art kind of as a hobby, just things I like, I like reading. I like watching TV. I kind of like old TV shows. I guess I have a soft spot for kind of older stuff. Frank Sinatra. I like MASH. I'm kind of bad at keeping up with more of the more recent trends in music or TV or whatever, but Um, I just kind of find what I like and stick with it. I think that's all that I've kind of got to talk about myself, my experience. I'm excited for embalming, excited for this class, and it is 90 degrees out. And I turned off my air conditioning so I could record this. So I will be leaving you now and turning that back on. Thank you.